Alright, we are back with another one. I'm not fully sure if I've even talked about it at all, but I've been planning on refreshing the car soon. Well, this video is actually gonna be the refresh video. Paint video, oh my god. Anyways, yeah, I've been planning on trying to refresh the car. Well, I say refresh, just paint the car really. Like, I'm not doing anything super extensive. If you guys happen to watch the last video too, you guys would know that I also recently bought a shell. I'm gonna end up building that car, so like I'm not doing anything crazy on this car. I just want to refresh it, make it look nice. I've kind of been beating the shit out of it, and I got over fenders and they aren't painted, even though the white and teal kind of looks cool. A lot of people are like, oh, it looks so cool. Yeah, the car's been getting really beat up. It's definitely time for a refresh, but I also kind of have a reason to refresh it. If you guys remember last time I painted the car, I was painting it for Deluxe Invitational at Affinity Circuit. We are actually going back, and funny enough, it's not for Deluxe Invitational, it's for Super D. I don't know if there's like a specific name for it, but it's for a Super D event, July 4th and 5th. Funny enough though, literally like 2 weeks ago maybe, I got invited to Deluxe Invitational again at Affinity again, which that's going to be in August. So I'm pretty much going to be refreshing the car for Super D, hopefully keeping it clean, and then we will be back in Oregon in August for Deluxe Invitational, which I am obviously super excited about both of them. Last time we were in Oregon, it rained the whole entire time. I think I drove the track dry for like a half hour. I probably got like 5 to 10 laps dry. But I'm pretty sure the next 2 times we go, it should be fully dry, which will be super cool. But yeah, that's kind of what we have going on in this video. I'm not gonna lie, this video is probably gonna be, like, the time span of this video is probably gonna be like the next 2 weeks. I'm planning on painting the car, not this weekend, but the next weekend. And obviously I want to try and film everything, which I was totally gonna say we will see how good I do on that. But I'm gonna try and do a pretty good job. As you guys can tell, I have already started kind of prepping out the car. I want to say both passenger side, the fender and the over, fully done. I think this side skirt's fully done. Front bumper definitely still needs work. As you can see, I put a new door on the passenger side because that door was all dented. I want to say the over, yeah, I think the over on this side doesn't even really need any work. I mean, obviously, besides just like normal prep, like it doesn't need any repairs, which is nice. This side skirt, as you can see, I actually already did like a, I guess you could say 50% repair. This is backblasting. I don't know if it's a really common thing to do. It's common for me. When your car's painted and you don't want to like repaint a piece of fiberglass, you can kind of just repair it on the backside and then leave the front side like this. So then like your car's still painted, the part's fixed, it just kind of looks bad. So I pretty much just need to do the front half work on this side skirt and obviously like fix all of just, you know, this stuff. Just clean it up. Under here too, this is like fully busted. Okay, actually I do need to do fiberglass repair. But moving on, this fender is actually like pretty much fully done. Obviously I do need to still like prime it, but I've already done all the repairs on it. It's pretty much good to go. You can see this headlight lid is a little dented in. If we go over to the Sequoia, I have a fresh pair of headlight lids in here, so we got those. Overall, I want to say kinda on the home stretch for getting the car prepped out. I still need to do, oh, I actually forgot one more thing. I'm letting body filler dry on it right now. But the rear bumper, this is what I've been working on. This thing is honestly kind of hammered. You can see like, obviously I'm still in the middle of doing it, so like a lot of this still looks really bad, but yeah, front and rear bumper are probably the worst. Rest of the aero and car is pretty minimal, to be honest. Also, check out my quarter without the over fender on it. Pretty hammered. I already like kind of beat this out too. This was like pushed even further in. No good. I do kind of have a lot of work to do. It is like early June right now. It's June 11th right now. The event, like I said, is on July 4th. That's going to be a whole separate video. It's obviously not going to be in this video. But yeah, I have like 20-ish days to get the car done, so I need to kind of get jamming on this stuff. For the most part, obviously, like I'm not going to like do like super in-depth fiberglass repair, like film all that stuff. I have a few videos like that on my channel. if you guys really do want to see that stuff. Or drop me a comment and let me know if you want to see like a full-blown like how I do this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work on this. If you guys are curious too, I already fiberglassed everything. I'm pretty much just going back through with filler and fixing any like waves or weird stuff. Also fixing all these like big chips and stuff. And before anyone flames me and they're like, oh my god, you're filling all of that with filler. To be fair, it's fiberglass reinforced jelly. It's not really just like Bondo. It's like super legit shit. It's really hard too. So yeah, on like big chunks and stuff like this, sometimes I just do the jelly instead of like full-blown fiberglass. I will say corners and stuff like this though, I probably will fiberglass because like these tend to break really easily anyways. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this right now. As you guys just saw, I sprayed one of the side skirts. I was pretty much done with all the body work, so figured I'd get it primed up. I only did the spots that I did repairs on too. I don't know if I'm gonna end up like going back and fully priming everything. I might, or I might not. I don't think I said either, but it is the next day. It's a Saturday, so I didn't have work today. I pretty much spent all day just prepping all this stuff out. I am almost done with the rear bumper. Once I'm done with that, I think I'll just have the front bumper and then everything will be like fully prepped. I've put in probably like 10 hours of work today. Definitely made a lot of progress, but I am super tired. So I figured I'd kind of just film a little bit, show you guys where I'm at, what I got done. And then next time I pick up the camera, I'm assuming I'll probably be priming more stuff. I might film a little bit of the body work on the bumpers, but I don't know, I've kind of talked about it in other videos. I feel like it's just kind of boring stuff to film. Because honestly, most of it is just like sanding and like just, yeah, not fun stuff. I'm hoping with all my past paint experiences that I can kind of like put all those together and make it pretty calm and easy and not like stressful and just not a shit show pretty much. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Little progress report. It's the next day. I don't think I filmed anything today, but I did get a decent amount done. As you guys can probably see, I got a decent amount of stuff primed. This quarter's looking really good. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I had it like mounted on a paint stand in a really weird way. Kind of missed some spots. Either way, this is kind of like a rough draft prime. I actually kind of wanted to get some primer on some of these pieces because I wasn't sure if like the body work was good enough yet, and it's way easier to see that stuff if everything's one color. So I'm probably gonna go back through on some of this stuff and do a little bit more body work. Well, really just like a little bit more filler, like glaze. There's some pinholes and just some like shallow spots and stuff. But yeah, both the quarters are primed. I got this fender primed, that one. It's like spot primed, but I still need to like prime the whole thing. Rear bumper is primed, but that definitely still needs a little bit more like filler work and stuff. The main thing I have left is the front bumper, which unfortunately does need a good amount of work. So I'm gonna try and finish up that stuff this week on top of prepping whatever panels I need to do on this. Really, it's hood, doors, roof, and trunk. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna paint the quarters, to be honest, because they're already the same color and you're gonna see like maybe 2 millimeters of it anyways, because the overs cover pretty much everything. So I don't even know. I might paint like the very edge. I'm definitely not gonna spray the whole quarter. No point. If I was doing a whole different color, maybe I would, but I don't think it's worth it. And I only bought a gallon of paint, which I think that should be plenty, but I don't fully know. Last time I painted my car, I had a gallon and a quart, which I do still have paint left over, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Another thing that I've been thinking about doing, which I kind of need to decide if I'm gonna do it or not, is I kind of want to do the A-pillars and roof black. All I would really need to do is buy black base coat, because I already have clear and everything. I might just buy like some cheap black base coat and just do it, because I kind of want the roof to be black. Which I will say, I'm gonna paint the wheels yellow, but I feel like black roof with the black wheels with the tinted tails, and I'm probably gonna put the wing back on. feel like it would look really cool. I might honestly wait to paint the wheels till the car's painted, because I do kind of want to see it with the black. I do like the black wheels, to be honest. But anyways, before I keep rambling, yeah, we're looking pretty good. I think we're on track to painting this weekend and not being super rushed. Obviously, I'll try and film stuff too as I go. But if anything, the main big part of this video will probably be this upcoming weekend, because that's when I'm gonna actually spray it. And should hopefully be exciting. Last time I painted the car, I didn't do the best job filming, to be honest. So I'm gonna try and do it better, but I also want the paint to come out better, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'll get back with you guys. Man, I've been editing the video because the timeline for the video is kind of long and I want to remember like where I'm at and what I filmed. And there is so much talk. Like I am just talking for like 15 minutes. I'm going to try and cut some of that down, but I apologize. But it is the next Friday. I actually didn't have work today, which was pretty cool. Spent some time kind of just finishing up the prep. I'll give you guys a quick rundown. I think I already maybe was kind of at this point last time you guys saw. But if I wasn't, all of the fenders and overs are primed. The rear bumper is fully done. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close, at least compared to what it was. I actually just got these headlight lids primed. Just got the front bumper primed, which it's honestly looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. As you guys can see, the hood is sanded down. Roof is sanded down and prepped. I haven't done the doors yet or the trunk since we're moving to the trunk now. I also bought a new paint gun. I bought pretty much Harbor Freight's nicest gun. It's the Black Widow. So I'm pretty excited to try this out. I also normally always rent a compressor when I am painting cars because I have a very small compressor tucked right there. But I kind of decided, I was like, you know what, maybe I could find a used compressor for like the same price that I pay to rent one from Home Depot. I ended up finding one. It's a 21 gallon, 2.5 horsepower or something like that compressor for 50 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if it's exactly like the right size or pushes the right CFM to like paint a car properly, but honestly I think it'll be good enough, and if anything I can kind of just give it a little bit of time to rebuild pressure in between panels and stuff. I'm really not too worried about it. I think it'll work out fine. Another new thing besides just prep is I did get black base coat, which I am so excited about. I also ended up going to Warehouse Paints. If you guys don't know what Warehouse Paints is, it's like a chain paint place. You can go buy paint there, house paint, automotive paint, whatever you want. But I got off work one day this week and I was like, oh, you know what? There's a Warehouse Paints in my town. I'm gonna go stop by and see what they got. I ended up paying a little bit more than I wanted to pay for black base coat, but I got some pretty cool black base coat, so I'm excited. It is also PPG paint, which is like honestly better paint than I bought for my car. I had a Miata that I painted with PPG and the paint laid down so nice. I wish I bought full PPG for my car, but it's really expensive. It hasn't been mixed or anything yet, and I don't really feel like mixing it, but I did want to show you guys real quick. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a bunch of blue flake in it, which is pretty cool. So it's like almost like a really dark blue just because of like how much blue flake is in it. But honestly, if you aren't looking super hard, it's probably always just gonna look black. So yeah, if anything, I think I'm planning on spraying the car tomorrow, but I might spray the roof tonight and kind of just get that out of the way. Like I said, all the stuff is prepped out. I don't know if I'm gonna spray the car and all the stuff at one time. I'm gonna see how much I can fit in here with the car. But if anything, I might have to do like 2 different sessions of spraying. I really do kind of just want to get the roof out of the way, and I want to test out my new gun. Yeah, I want to spray that paint too, so I might honestly just like get to fully finishing the prep for the roof and then spraying it. Once that's done, I can focus on whatever the actual car needs left before we spray tomorrow. I'm taking these little moldings off right now. Oh, drop that. Because obviously they're gonna get painted black with the roof, but oh my god, what am I doing? What I was trying to say is they're gonna get painted black with the roof, but I don't think I'm gonna paint them like on the car. I want them off the car, just so everything gets full coverage. Alright, I'm pretty much just gonna Scotch-Brite the rest of the stuff and like any of this shininess that didn't get hit because these were on. And then I think I will have to go buy acetone because I'm like about to be out and I want to be able to clean the gun after I'm done. But I'll probably grab that and then we can get to spraying. Well, obviously I'll need to like mask some stuff, but we'll get to spraying after that. I went and got acetone. I'm about to clean the gun because you're supposed to always clean a gun before you use it, even if it's brand new, because there's a bunch of like assembly lube on it pretty much. Got the garage fully sweeped out. I think that's all the paper I'm gonna lay down, at least for the trim pieces. I'm gonna get the car fully bagged up and then I'll probably lay down something just kind of around it. Even though I'm just doing the roof, I don't wanna get overspray anywhere. Think we're looking pretty good. Got the car all bagged up. I went all the way to the ground too, so if there's like any dust on the car on the ground, shouldn't affect it at all. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, looking good. I think we're ready to spray. I got pretty much everything covered up that I want to cover up too. Like that's, I don't, you know, some of the stuff I don't really care about. I might actually use the paper and do a roll just like kind of around the car. Maybe not. But either way, I think I'm gonna probably give this a really good wipe down and then start mixing paint. Okay, there's nothing else to do other than to mix paint. So I'm going to mix paint. I don't know if I showed you guys either. I put some attachments on the gun. I think I already had this on here. This is for the disposable cups. I have a regulator on here because you should never use the gun regulator. You should always put a regulator on your gun. And then this is a oil and moisture trap, which you can see has already been working. So happy I bought that. This one's nice too. I normally buy these like disposable ones. I don't think this one's disposable. I think you like keep it on the gun, which is pretty cool. Clear. I have 15 minutes left, so I'm not gonna mix it yet. Clean the gun. I'm kind of just getting everything set up so we can spray right on time. All right, the timer has like 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna get the clear mixed up. We are ready to spray. I'm gonna put you guys back where I had you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably put music over all this because I am blasting music when I'm spraying this stuff, so. Got it all unmasked. Everything's looking pretty good, to be honest. I'm really happy with it. Obviously, it is a garage paint job, so there is some dirt in the paint. You guys can probably see it. But I am pretty good at wet sanding and polishing, so I'm really not worried about that. My main thing was I'm fine with some dirt in the paint. I just don't want any like weird spots or any dry spots or like anything like that. There's some dirt, I can get that out, but anything else, not fully sure if I can fix it. But yeah, I think the plan for now is to pretty much just finish all the prep that I have to do on the car to get it painted. Speaking of that, this door needs to be prepped out, and there's a pretty nice ding right there, so I put some glaze on it. I'm gonna sand that down and then probably just spot prime it and then prep the rest of the door. That should be good. Gotta do the other door. Hood's pretty much prepped, trunk's pretty much prepped. And then after that, it's pretty much just getting the booth set up and spraying, really. Okay, I primed the remaining stuff that I needed to prime. I hit this whole door, hit the wing holes on the trunk, and then kind of just like spot primed some parts on this door. You can see there's some damage on the bottom, but I'm not too worried about it. I also hit everything with a Scotch-Brite, so it's pretty much ready for paint. The only thing I still need to hit is pretty much the whole kit. But I have been sanding a lot and it's hot, so I'm gonna take a break and do something else. But it does still kind of involve prep. I don't even think I've talked about it yet. I have had these Type X tails for a while. You can see they're still in the plastics and everything. They're brand new. Also, they're not actually Type X. They're like Type X style. I don't know if I said that. But I originally bought them because I had a pair of these that had chrome housings and I lost one of the lenses. So I figured I'd buy these and take one of the lenses off and put it on the chrome housing ones. But I had the idea to maybe paint match the housings, like just the black part, paint match it to the car, and then probably just fully paint this. So as you guys can see, I have the oven going. I'm gonna pop the lenses off of these, prep them out, and then when we spray the car, I'm gonna spray these housings. I feel like it's either gonna make the car look way cooler or it's gonna look kind of weird. Either way, I do still have the tinted taillights on my car. And I can also pop off one of the lenses and run the chrome housing ones if I really want to. But yeah, I figured either way I'd do this because I don't know, I just want to see how it looks. And I like paint matched housings. Like, if you guys know, like C6 Corvettes, they have the paint matched headlights. That shit's so cool. Or just when people do it. Like, I think it looks really cool. It's starting to go. Still kind of hard. I'm trying to take it easy too because I don't want to break the lens. Little time jump. I kind of just locked in and finished up everything I was trying to do. Very, very last of the prep is just the taillights and the like center garnish thing. Other than that, all this stuff really needs is like a wipe down. And then obviously I need to set up the booth. But I kind of wanted to get everything laid out before I set it up. I think I'm also gonna pull the car back out because I bought a big roll of like paper to put on the ground. But yeah, I might do like a little time lapse of me just trying to get the booth set up. Hopefully shouldn't take too long because it is getting a little late. I mean, I'm not worried about the light or anything, but I just don't want to be doing this like super late at night. The compressor is kind of loud. One of the best things I have for at-home paint jobs, it's these pole things. You take plastic, that little thing right there, you like clip the plastic in it, and then as you can see it's like telescoping. So if I twist this, it's moving on the bottom, but pretty much you twist these to lock them in, but you like push it up to the ceiling, and as you can see, it just like holds the plastic. It comes in a pack of 4, so you can pretty much like set up a box and then just do the roof. And then you have yourself a at-home booth. I will say too, I really recommend getting good lights too, because I always paint with like, I'll always use lights, but like normally some like little kind of shitty lights. These lights are really bright, and I feel like it helped so much last night. And it will probably help tonight too, so. Got the booth set up. Well, almost. I'm like pretty much done. I don't think I'm gonna do a roof, to be honest. I'm gonna try and just have a good draft going out and hopefully won't stick to the roof. I think we'll be fine, honestly. All right, it is late, but I swear we are so close. I have like a few more things to mask off. I also had to take, well, I still have to take that door card off. I decided last minute to do my jams. Not the trunk, like not the hatch jam, but I'm doing at least the door jams just so it looks a little bit nicer. I didn't do the jams last time I painted the car, and it bothered me the whole time. So I figured I'd just do it real quick. I barely prepped them, to be honest. I kind of just hit them with the Scotch pad, but should be fine, to be honest. It is kind of late too. I actually ended up having to like run to Home Depot to get more tape because I felt like I was gonna run out, which I definitely would have. So happy I did that. But yeah. As for the booth, I'll give you guys a little tour. Starting at the workbench, obviously kind of had to keep that open because this is where I'm going to mix paint and everything. Walking this way, plenty of room to spray the fender, plenty of room to spray the door. I will say I probably am going to have it like tilted somewhat like that so I can like get up in the jam and everything, and I'll still be able to hit the door. I just might have to like walk around, you know what I'm saying? None of this is really getting hit. Trunk's getting hit, obviously. Got the booth nice and pretty airtight. Obviously the finish panel down here is gonna get hit. I might actually move the car up a little bit because it's really tight back here. I forgot I had to hit that. Moving this way, we have our air blowing out. There's no filter on it. I want like max airflow out. But the air blowing in, that one has a filter on it because I don't want any nastiness blowing in. These aren't fully laid out yet. There's room to have both of them on here, luckily. I just have to walk around this way. Obviously everything's a little tight, so I'm spraying a lot. I think I'll end up putting the taillights on the roof. We got all this stuff. Front bumper, fender's gonna be up there. But yeah, I'm gonna finish masking and then we should be good to spray. I finished up all the masking last night and I realized it was like 11:30, something like that. And I don't know if I talked about it, but I bought a new compressor to paint my car. And it's pretty loud, so I was like, I don't know if I'm trying to run this thing and like piss off the neighbors while I'm painting my car. And on top of that, I was kind of just really tired. I had been prepping the car all day, so I was like, you know what, I should just save it for the morning. That's probably like the smartest thing to do. So yeah, now we're here. I'd say the only thing I really need to do now is a quick wipe down, kind of just like check over the booth and check over my masking. Then we can start mixing paint and stuff. Been mixing this for a couple minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. Doesn't seem to be any more clumps at the bottom, but I'm gonna keep going just to make sure, and I want to make sure all the flakes are like, you know, fully floating and even. Don't want anything at the bottom or just anything to look weird. I think I'm also gonna probably just mix up like 3 to 5 cups of paint and see how far that gets me. Obviously I can just mix more as I go, but I do kind of want to like set myself up because I'm spraying a lot of stuff and I don't want there to be like a ton of time in between like the panels that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, probably gonna try and fill up quite a few cups so I can kind of just like swap out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this without spilling because the paint is so full, but we'll see how good I can do. I guess once again I don't really need to use a ratio. I can just do we will do 400 milliliters of paint and 200 of reducer. Alright. Yes, already spilling. Okay, let's clean that up real quick. Where are we at though? Okay, we're at 150. How do I pour this? I guess like that. That wasn't bad actually. Okay, we still got a little bit to go. We're just about there. Should be like right there. Ugh. A little messy, but not too bad to be honest. I'm only gonna film this one too. I'm gonna try and fill the rest of them off camera, and then I will turn the camera back on. Dude, I'm even spilling the reducer, man. Jesus. Oh my god. Well, at least now that they're a little bit lower, like both of the containers, that shouldn't be as messy next time, hopefully. That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this and not make a mess. Okay. We got 4 of them mixed up. So I'm gonna start spraying. I'm gonna put you guys on that jack handle and we'll see how it goes. quick little walk around. I did 3 coats and then a drop coat just to try and get everything pretty even. Overall, looking pretty good. I will say there's a lot of like overspray and dust on the panels right now. I think I'm gonna try and blow them off before I actually spray clear. But overall, looking pretty good. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if I was recording, but I completely forgot to turn those on to like, I think my 3rd coat. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with everything, to be honest. It honestly kind of looks like the way it did last time I painted my car, but the good thing is I still have to spray clear. So I'm hoping it's definitely gonna look better than last time I sprayed. Oh, I also didn't even realize my outlet fan, like the one pushing air out, that was also not plugged in. So that's why the overspray was so bad. But yeah, I'm just giving the base coat a few more minutes to flash. It's probably good, to be honest, but I'm also kind of giving myself a few minutes. But yeah, we'll spray clear and then we're done, pretty much. I went ahead and took a shower. I was so hot and sweaty and sticky and just overall gross. But I took a shower, gave the paint some time to cure. I came out here and I was gonna immediately start filming, but the camera was dead, so I kind of just started breaking down the booth, as you guys can see. But I'm sure you want to see the results, so here it is. I'm actually very happy with how everything came out. I will say though, the trunk, I didn't realize my air compressor was like fully running out of air, like couldn't keep up with the gun. And I got to the trunk and started spraying. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like super dry. So I think I'm actually gonna sand that back down with like, just like 1,000, like pretty much just scuff it. And then shoot some more clear on it. And then when I was taking down the booth, I realized I completely forgot to do my headlight lids. And I kind of forgot to do my gas cap. Like, it's already painted, and the paint's already good, to be honest. But I still want it to be 2-stage, just like the rest of the car. Because this is just single stage, like the last time I sprayed the car. But yeah, overall, super happy. I'm not sure if the clear is fully cured enough to even start sanding on it. So I think I'm gonna leave that alone for now. But I am gonna run and grab some acetone real quick, just so I have some to clean the gun. Not enough just to clean the gun, but I'm gonna spray this stuff. So I wanna have more just so I can clean it afterwards. But yeah, overall success. I'm quite happy. Obviously, you know, there's some dirt in the paint and stuff, but that's all things that I can wet sand and polish out, so I'm really not too worried about it. I will say, too, the this paint color in 2-stage, it has a lot more depth to it, and, like, overall just looks a lot crazier, to be honest. I feel like it was kind of dull when I sprayed the car the first time, because it was single stage, and I don't know, I just didn't get it that glossy looking, but looks super good this time around. Okay, I got a little bit more cleaned up. Got these all wiped down and ready to be sprayed. Same with the gas cap. The clear seemed hard enough too, so I went ahead and scuffed this up. There's these weird spots right here. I'm hoping the clear will cover it up. But yeah, I'm gonna respray that too. Worst comes to worst too, I can fully respray the trunk. But I'm gonna try and save it. But yeah, I'm gonna get to spraying these. Got these hit with base coat, looking pretty good. I actually did decide to hit the trunk with base coat too, just because I had enough and those spots were looking really weird. I think I might have gone through the clear and hit the base coat, which I want to bet we would have been able to see that if I just put clear over it. So honestly, I'm pretty happy I hit the trunk. But yeah, I'm gonna give this stuff probably like 15-20 minutes to kind of just flash. I'm gonna clean the gun and then we will spray clear. What y'all know about Rob? Go check this guy out. He's cool. But anyways, it is time to, what am I doing? It is time to mix the clear. That's what I'm doing. I cleaned the gun. My timer is pretty much about to go off, so, whoa, where am I going? Hello? Oh, there we are. Yeah, timer is about to go off, so I'm gonna mix up some clear and let's finish this paint job. Yeah. I think I will mix up, what is it? 2 parts, 1 part? Maybe 200 milliliters of clear, 100 of the hardener. Shit, no, I'm gonna do, fuck, what should I do? I'm gonna do 300 milliliters hardener and 300 milliliters clear, 150 of hardener. That should be enough. Because it's 2 to 1, right? Yeah. $300 and 150. Boom! I'm also like out of paint stir stick, so I'm using an old clear stir stick. Ah, timer! Alright, let's spray clear. I'm gonna wear a mask for this too, because it is pretty nasty stuff. Alright, layer 2. I don't really have much else for the video. Obviously, I could put the car together, but I don't really want to do that right now, and I'm trying to get the video up pretty quick, so I might honestly just save that for the next video. Well, I shouldn't say save it for the next video. Next video, the car will be together. I'm assuming the next video is probably gonna be the Oregon trip. But yeah, I think that's all I got for this video. I feel like there was a lot of just talking in this video. I apologize for that, but hopefully it was still entertaining and maybe you learned something. I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in Oregon. Peace.